Peace, my loves. Welcome or welcome back to the space. If you are new here, my name is Saribia, and thank you for being present. We're going to do a collective read. Don't force what don't fit. Take what is meant for you. Take what resonates, okay? Without further ado, let's get into it. I didn't pull any cards yet, but before we pull cards, right, I just want to say that collectively, the energy I feel like that is surrounding us is... it's like a self-identity shift. You know what I'm saying? It's like I understand that we have goals. We have things that we want to obtain. We have things that we want to make a reality. But if your system doesn't change, you would never proceed forward. Where you are right now, you're going to be here next year. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. That all depends on your perception. And what I mean by that is people set out new goals. They want to achieve new things, but they're the same person. Like, what about you has changed? If you want new things, you have to change. You have to shift your identity. And how do you do that? With the habits that you create. So whatever habits you create for yourself, whatever decisions you make, whatever you choose, and you act on it, you act on these choices, it becomes a part of your identity. So if you want to change an outcome, don't focus on how can I say this? People cure the symptom instead of getting to the root of what caused the symptom to begin with. Does that make sense? So if you're in a space, if you're in the energy right now where you are cultivating a new self, like a new identity, you're going to have to change your habits. It's not that you're not worthy of the things that you are calling in. It's not that you're not worthy of... Wow, that's crazy. It's not that you're not worthy of these things. It's you're not changing, my love. You want new shit, but you're the same person. It don't work that way. So you have to adapt new habits. Say you are the type of person that want to lose weight or you want to start a business. What is habits of a successful entrepreneur? What is habits of a healthy person? You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to become that. You have to embody that. You can't just say, I want to be this person, and you're so fixated on the outcome. You have to change who you are and your habits. The thing with people, when it comes to them, setting goals for themselves, they get so fixated on the outcome that they don't even try to change the things that they are doing. You get what I'm saying? Discipline came out. As I was shuffling the cards, y'all, this card flew out. The number 33 or 333 may be significant for you, or 6. The number 6, you may be 33 or just hitting your 30s. But yes, y'all, discipline. You have to be structured in this. You can't make excuses anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're tired of attracting the same type of men. You're tired of attracting the same type of women in your life. But what about you deserves more? You want a healthier man. You want a healthier woman. But are you healthy? This is when we need to self-reflect. This is when we need to go within. This is when we need to have uncomfortable, serious conversations with ourselves. Like, you want all of these new things, but nothing about you is changing, my love. And this is not to judge you. No one's perfect. You get what I'm saying? We all are experiencing this in our own way, but it's like, you need to hold yourself accountable. All right? You need to use your judgment to judge things accordingly. Like, okay, is this habits of the person that I want to become? Is this habits of a healthy person? Is this the identity of a healthy person? You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Does that resonate with you? I'm pretty sure it does. So yes, master teacher, discipline. And you have to continuously make those choices until they become a result. And when they become a physical, tangible result that you can, wow, I see a difference in myself. Don't stop doing the things that allowed you to get there. This has to become who you are. Wow, that's whoa. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, excuse my French. Okay, y'all, death came out. Yeah. We are literally... And I was just talking about the number 30. Yeah, number 30 on this card. Death, transformation. You are changing. You are literally experiencing a shift in reality, like a shift in yourself, like a whole new frequency, a whole new timeline. If you've been tapped in with my content, I kind of talked about that. And then we got self-control, loss, and joy. Restriction, joy, God, same difference. All of these cards came out with that death card. We're going to talk about it. Y'all, listen, as you start to cultivate this new self, as you start to become this new version of yourself, it's going to be really easy to want to revert back to old behaviors. But you're not tired of the same thing. You're not tired of experiencing the same thing. So you might as well just keep trying and falling, get up, try again, than not moving at all. At least when you're trying, you're making progress. At least when you fail, when you fall, at least that is a representation. That is a clear indication that you're doing something. You are moving. You may be moving slowly, but at least you're moving forward. Some people don't move at all. And I want to say this too, y'all. People that's not operating on this frequency, people that are not trying to better themselves, I feel like that's what this loss is coming from. You're going to be losing people in places that no longer fit the person that you are becoming. And you're going to have to accept this. If you really want to become a healthier woman, a healthier man, you're going to have to lose people, places, and things. You might even lose a job, a relationship. You're going to start to see people for who they really are because you are living in your authenticity. When you strip away your mask, your veil, you get to see everyone and everything else for who they really are, not who they're pretending to be. When you start to be honest with yourself, look yourself in the mirror, hold yourself accountable, adapt new habits, you start to see everyone for who they are. So this loss, y'all, you're not losing shit. You're in a phase, you're in a space of huge transformation, total transformation. And I want to say this as well, being that we got restriction that came out, exactly what this card indicates. In this journey, in this process of you becoming a better version of yourself, do not restrict yourself of having fun. Remember, y'all, the ultimate goal of this journey is to experience. So you can never restrict yourself if your main goal is to experience your journey. However that looks for you. Remember to laugh. Remember to pour into your inner child. Remember to have fun. Go hang out with friends. Go watch your favorite movie. Eat your favorite foods. Maybe color, laugh, draw, paint, dance, sing. Feed your inner child. You may have been feeling called to create more. Remember, we are creative beings. When all you do is consume, you restrict yourself from joy, from having fun. So maybe you have been calling to write more or start a novel or start a business. You want to make sure you are having fun. Play with the animals, go play in the rain or something. Like, make sure you are having fun in this process. Do not restrict yourself from this journey, okay? The number 5 may be significant for you, or 555 or 555, which is the number of change, but it can be an uncomfortable space because 5 is the number in between 1 and 10, right? So sometimes it can be very uncomfortable to be in this space, y'all. I get it. But you have to stay in this energy, y'all. This self-control. Listen, this is literally the keys to your freedom. This is the keys to your success. This right here. Self-control, discipline, and fun. Don't take this shit too serious, y'all. But you have to put yourself on a pedestal. And I know sometimes doing that can backfire. But it's like, don't be naive. But you have to respect yourself. You have to have enough self-love to keep going through this. Like, say you're trying to lose weight. You adapt the habits of a person that wants to lose weight. You physically start to curate that version of you. You start to eat better. You start to work out more. You start to drink more fluids, more water. Maybe you start drinking more smoothies. You do that for a few days and then you revert back. Don't revert back. You know what reverting back, you know where that's going to get you. You know where that's going to land you. So the energy is here, y'all, for y'all to push forward, for y'all to do better. We are in a horse year. This is the perfect opportunity to go for the things that you want. We are in a 1 year collectively. This is the perfect opportunity to start new beginnings, to pour more into a new life, a new identity, a new self, wanting to experience new things. Okay? But I get it. No, not all the time it ain't gonna feel good. I ain't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. I never said that this shit was gonna be easy. I never said that it was always going to feel good. It's not. It's not. But listen, at the end of the day, if you are tired of having the same conversations with yourself about the same shit, you're gonna have to change something. Something gonna have to give, my love. Something gonna have to give. That card just flew out. What we got? The Nine of Swords in reverse. And then we got the Knight of Cups that came out as well. Okay? And this Nine of Swords in reverse came right out on top of this restriction card. Some of y'all in your own way for no reason. Like y'all creating scenarios and situations and overthinking, losing sleep and thinking about the worst case scenario. What about the best case scenario? You gotta alchemize this shit. If something is not working out in your favor, use that energy and transform it into something else. I feel like at this point, y'all, a lot of y'all are fed up with yourself and a lot of y'all are fed up with other people. But a lot of us have been actually doing the work. A lot of us have been updating our psyche and reprogramming ourselves for better, for more. A lot of us are not afraid to put our creations out into the world and be vulnerable and express how we feel. I love that. Okay? This Knight of Cups, I was just saying this, y'all. This may be a slow moving energy, but the Knight of Cups is going places because the Knight of Cups knows whatever is meant for me is going to happen for me when I'm ready to receive it. When I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Like this does not have to be a fast moving energy. You have to have patience in this shit, y'all. Everything that's beautiful and worth having is going to take some time. So you're going to start something, stay in that energy until you get to where you want to be or where you're trying to go. All right? You have to be patient with this. You cannot force anything to happen for you right now. It's just not the time. It's just not the season. And the more you try to force things, maybe it's not meant for you to be focused on that right now. You ever thought about that? Maybe it's not time for me to be focused on that right now. Maybe my energy is wanted and needed elsewhere. You're going to have to use your best judgment, y'all. At the root of the deck, judgment at the root of the deck, you're going to have to use what you know. If you have been getting energy nudges and energy pulls to do something or not do something, that is your higher self. Okay? That is your higher self communicating with you. Letting you know, do this, don't do this. Because I feel like a lot of y'all, your life can change so quickly, like within a snap of your fingers. I'm talking about within the next couple of months to a year. You can be experiencing a whole new reality. Financially, emotionally, sexually, mentally. You can be a whole new person by simply adapting small habits that can transform your life in totality. And this is permanent change, y'all, because you have gotten yourself to that point. Okay? I trust that this message found you well. If you would like to book a personal session with me, I'll have everything linked below. Have a beautiful day. Be safe and enjoy the rest of your week. Peace.